My mom said, sabi ng nanay ko, I'm really handsome. Ang gwapo ko raw. I said to her, ang sabi ko naman, I know, alam ko. Hi, I'm Gab, ang gwapong producer, creative editor, photographer, at host na patok sa mga bagets. Telling you that you do you. You only live once, make the best out of it.
And the pioneer naman behind the creativity of the organization while being a woman of leadership and warmth. Pero akala mo lang yun kasi ako talaga yung pinakalutang. I am of course none other than the Lex Harriet.
Serving with integrity.
Connecting with sincerity.
Here in High Cash Exclusive.
Presents, sumusulat, lumilikha, at sabay-sabay lumuluha. Ano nga ba ang High Cast Exclusive?
An original High News Senior podcast.
And also Spotify. Powered by Anchor.
So ayun. Hello po, Miss Harriet.
Hello po, host Riel.
I guess this is our first episode. Like pilot episode for the whole podcast, right?
Yeah, it is.
Ayun, okay. Let me explain something to our listeners. Ayun, listeners, kapag after po ng aming introduction, meron po kaming sasabihin na hashtag para sa inyo, sa inyong use, para naman po i-share nyo kung may gusto kayo i-share na stories, ganon, sa mga social platforms. Ayan, Miss Harriet, will you do the honors para sabihin kung ano ang hashtag natin for this episode?
Ayan, so since it is our pilot episode nga, our hashtag is hashtag HighCast Go na Go.
Malaro pa me, no? Go, go, go!
Go, go, go!
Ayun, let's
Cute
start.
naman.
Sige. Ayun, alam naman natin na making changes tsaka touching lives sounds so like ambitious, di ba? But on today's episode, ayan, sasamahan tayo ng mga listeners, Miss Harriet and I will unveil kung ano nga ba ang nasa likod ng High Cast Exclusive and why we chose to pursue our passion. And also make the most significant changes sa buhay namin, kaming mga hosts, mga project leaders, and also mga staff ng High Cast Exclusive.
Yeah, before we fully introduce what this new project is, I would like to
New na new?
I would like to introduce to you our disclaimers, of course. First
Tama.
up, the opinion and experiences of the hosts doesn't concern nor affect the image of the school.
And High Cast Exclusive and of course High News Senior also strongly advise you, the audience, to listen, of course, with discretion.
Tama. Remember that you are not obligated to listen nor digest what we have said in this podcast.
Tama. Kasi not everything that we are saying in this podcast can be applied to your life. Right, Miss
Yes.
Harriet?
Tamang
So
tama.
yun! Welcome to High Cast Exclusive!
Yay! Start na,
Hello!
start
It's our
na.
first episode! Okay. I'll start. Sige. With everything na nangyari this past 2 years, syempre, sobrang dami, di ba, Miss Harriet? Ikaw ba?
Marami
Mhm.
talaga.
Especially our environment, yung people na nagsusurround sa ating mga nandyan, nakakalat-kalat lang. And even yung mga interests and hobbies natin. Kasi I, for one, have tried a lot of things nung nag-start yung pandemic. And I can say na yung iba, maganda, yung iba, hindi. Huwag na natin ikalat pa. So, ikaw naman, Miss Harriet, how about you? May nag-iba ba sa buhay mo nung nag-start yung pandemic?
Of course naman, host Riel. Ano ako, robot? I'm a human, just like all of you guys.
Yeah.
And at first, I was in a really dark place, but to cut to the chase, I grasped the concept of self-love and bloomed eventually. O, diba?
Ang ganda! Ang
Mm-mm.
ganda!
So touching. But hindi lang yon kasi I immersed myself in a new environment with new people as well. And ang galing kasi dati sobrang lonely ko lang. And one
Yeah,
thing
I remember.
Yes. One thing I definitely learned is a lot of changes. Kagaya nga ng sinabi mo, whether it's something good or not
Yes.
will eventually happen.
Yep. And kahit na ano pang mangyari, like, anong pagsubok, it will eventually pass, di ba? Tama nga naman. Pero yun, kahit na yun, sabi mo nga maraming nangyari, ganun, sabi ko rin na, ang dami nga, sobra. Nakakatakot talagang isipin. Especially, alam natin na starting a new is very scary, right? It's difficult and overwhelming. Pero alam naman natin sa sarili natin, sa loob-looban na we now live in a world na yung mga information, with just one click, kaya nating ma-reach, malaman, ma-learn. Kaya naman, yung kailangan talaga nating i-master, or like, we need the skill to really have the courage to start and also commit kung ano yung sinimulan natin.
Tama.
And Miss Harriet, here sa Highcast Exclusive, dyan mag-i-start yan.
Of
Promotion!
Of course nga naman. Pilot episode natin. Oh my gosh.
So exciting.
Okay, let's start na talaga. Highcast. What really is Highcast?
Ano nga ba?
Should I
Bakit
explain?
Highcast? Sige.
Okay. Short kwento lang. The name Highcast was from me. It was a joke. Because it's high news plus podcast. Kaya Highcast.
Di ba Miss Harriet, sinend mo yan sa messenger, no?
Oo. And then everyone's like, thumbs up. This is like, ala, joke lang yan.
Di ba I remember yung nag-meeting tayo, Miss Serene said, yung sinabi mo nga, yung nagustuhan niya, right?
Oo. So like, oh well, ano mo yan? Eh di Highcast na. But, ayun, syempre nag-establish kami ng, firm goals. So with that, Highcast is a podcast originally created by us, the High News Senior Editorial Board and staff. And this, of course, wouldn't be accomplished without all of the staff's hard work. Tignan mo nga naman, andito na tayo. And of course, we will bring forth relatable topics and learnings, as this podcast will both be entertaining and informative.
Yes, tama. Tama nga naman na magiging masaya and fun and also informative tong podcast namin. Right, Miss Harriet?
Tamang-tama. Ay, wait lang ha. Hindi ko ma-regulate yung emotions ko. Kasi
I'm really happy right now. Because, okay, inform ko yung mga listeners. Kasi ngayon, we're recording and kita namin sa namin, ngiti-ngiti yung mga aming mga mouths.
Yes.
Mouths. Ayan.
True.
Of course, gusto ko rin sabihin sa ating mga listeners na we assure everyone na itong podcast na to, Highcast Exclusive, is of course a podcast that will be of worth of your time, right?
Yes, true naman.
Kaya naman, kung bored ka, pakinggan mo yung mga bosses namin.
True. Let's move on na to kung sino nga ba ang mga hard workers behind our podcast. Unfortunately though, due to personal circumstances, not all members are right here right now with us. Pero syempre naman, we can't exclude them from our pilot episode. Please. They work so hard. And with that, everyone, let's welcome the hard workers of Highcast Exclusive.
Okay, VCR in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I am Terence Boluyut, the sports editor of High News Senior, 18, ang bouncing baby boy ng St. Albert. Writer, athlete, activist, actor, singer, songwriter. Name it and I will be. Char. As a campus journalist, naniniwala ako sa kasabihang balita man ang hanap, ikaw pa rin ang pangarap. Char ulit.
Go, go, go! Todo na to. Rufa may yarn? Just kidding. This is Jade Noriogo, High News' news editor and Highcast Exclusive assistant producer and host. Sabi nga sa Sunsilk, go lang ng go. Hashtag not sponsored, pero baka naman po.
Hello everybody, my name is Joaquin Raphael Santa Maria Tanchanco Villareal, otherwise known as just Joaquin Raphael Santa Maria Villareal, otherwise just known as Joaquin Villareal. But I usually go by Joaquin or Joaquin. I just usually go by Joaquin. But yeah, I am a member of the editorial board of High News. I am the associate editor, and I am also a member of Highcast Exclusive as a host/proofreader. And that's pretty much it from me. Hope you enjoy the podcast as well as our newsletters, and peace.
When I was a kid, I hated reading and writing. It took me a while to learn how to write my name, and I once saw reading as a burden. Hi, my name is Sophia Bernadette S. Briones. Please don't call me Bernadette. And now, writing is my passion and reading makes me feel at home. Basta fiction, hehehe.
A view with drifting maple leaves is what filters my heart. Like a folding makaya, I shine myself from the bright society. My name says Ken, but I am the embodiment of Kent. I am Ken, literary editor.
We don't talk about Terence, Lazaro. We don't talk about Terence. But, magandang umaga o hapon o kung anumang oras inyo pinapanood dito, ako si Terence Lazaro at naniniwala ako sa kasabihang kung hindi ako para sa kanya, kawawa naman siya. And I thank you.
Hello po! Hi, my name is Kimbra Rae and you can call me Kim. Kimbra or Ray, wag lang bra. At mahilig po ako sa chismis, charot, pero pwede rin. At ang talent ko po ay wala. At naniniwala ako sa kasabihang, kung ang ruler is straight, ako hindi.
Look through my eyes and you would see a reflection of peace and chaos. Just kidding, but thinking about it, I am absolutely somewhere in the middle of both. I think that's still too serious. Anyway, I am AJ, and nice meeting you.
I was the girl in the village doing alright, and I became a princess overnight. Wait lang, ang corny nun. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm Sophia Hemora. You can call me Sophie or Pia. I'm the guest relations manager of Highcast. I'm single and ready to mingle. Char! Naniniwala ako sa kasabihan na wag mong ikahiya ang bilbil mo. Pinaghirapan mo yan, kakalamon. Work hard, eat well.
Hi po, I'm Key, and here are 2 statements about me. One is true, and one is false. I'll leave the guessing part to you. First, I secretly run a YouTube channel. Second, birds frighten the life out of me. Hindi ko alam kung alin yung tama. I guess, ikaw na lang bahala manghula.
Hello, my name is Nicole. I'm Delos Santos, and to tell you a bit about myself. My parents told me that they prefer that I get a short and simple name para daw hindi ako mahirapan mag-spell. Baka kinder daw ako, tapos nag-e-exam ako. Tapos na yung exam, pero nasa Delos pa lang yung nasusulat ko. But I think they were just probably lazy to think of a nickname, so I like to be called K. Another thing, I enjoy playing all sorts of musical instruments, singing, writing, editing. Basta wag niyo na akong pasewet kahit kailan. Thank you.
Kapag mahal mo ang isang tao, ipaglaban mo habang maaga pa. Dahil kapag ginabi ka, malamang tulog na siya. I am Jay Bryan Malonzo, ang inyong witty graphic designer na naniniwala sa isang kasabihang. An apple a day keeps the doctors away. But if the doctor is cute, never mind the fruit.
Hey, Benjamin Frederick B. Fabula here, staff member and producer for Highcast Exclusive. For the listeners out there, this podcast won't only give you enjoyment, but you will relate to their words as they speak advices that will give you life lessons throughout the day. So sit down, grab a snack, enjoy, relax, and learn.
Hala, ang cute talaga nila! Miss Harriet! Hala, cute nila!
Kinikilig ako.
Nakakakilig, no?
Oo.
Ilan kaya yun? Feel ko ilan ba tayo sa Highcast Exclusive? Ang dami kasi, no?
Basta cute sila. Ang interesting nila. So witty.
Yeah, ang interesting ng mga
Yeah.
iba sobrang funny, yung iba sobrang serious. But all of the introductions that they sent were really nice. So now, na narinig natin yung mga naggagandahan saka nagwagapuhang mga boses ng ating mga staff, let's now introduce our very, very special guests. Miss Eeman Petrasanta, the EIC of High News Senior, and Miss Jurelle Flor Castro, our very own Highcast exclusive producer. Hello, guys!
Hello!
Hi!
Hello!
Hello!
So ayun po, kamusta man po kayo, Miss Jurelle at Miss Eeman?
Okay naman po. Kayo po, how are you guys?
We're so excited.
Yeah, excited. Pati ako,
Okay.
yung pet ko kinikilig right now, you know.
Yeah. Nanginginig na ako.
Ikaw na, Miss Eeman, kamusta ka?
I'm very good. How about you?
Fine, yes. Sige, unahin natin, Miss Harriet,
Small talk.
si Miss Jurelle, yes,
Yes.
po. Okay, Miss Jurelle, would you kindly introduce yourself sa ating mga listeners since hindi ka kasama kanina at nandito ka as a guest, right?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I am Jurelle, the news writer of High News and executive producer of Highcast Exclusive. People often call me Riel or Kali. And I can say na as a Cancer, I am recognized for being empathetic, loving, and caring while also being highly emotional and sensitive.
Ang ganda. Cancer, Miss Harriet. You have any
Cancer.
comments?
Jowa ko Cancer. Anyway.
Okay. Dapat po, Cancer, hindi po sa society, pero sa sign lamang. Tama.
Zodiac sign lang yan. Let's follow Jose Rizal. But anyway, ang ano na naman pala niya, relatable.
Yep.
Ay, nako, host Riel, I promise you. Ang galing talaga ni Miss Jurelle. Promise talaga yon. Care to tell us why?
Medyo na-invest tayo dito sa ano Ayun, Miss Jurelle kasi is the leading lady ng project. Itong project na podcast natin. She established the team, created this wonderful project kasama yung iba nating mga project leaders. And it was all made possible dahil kay Miss Jurelle. Tama.
Tamang-tama.
Yes. Kaya naman, isa pa, sige, before siya mag-leave ng few words niyan, sige, ipapakilala kita ulit in my own way. Okay. Miss Jurelle, the supervising all-rounder woman that captured our hearts with a glance. No other than Miss Jurelle.
Oh my God.
So nice! Miss Jurelle,
Wow.
sige, care to share something to us, to the listeners, kung sino mang makatagpo ng ating podcast na ito.
Wow. Thank you for the kind words, Miss Harriet and Mr. Riel. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to form a team without your assistance, and for that, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. Building a team and putting together a schedule was incredibly difficult. I am still having a hard time scheduling because everything hasn't been finalized yet. But hopefully next week everything will be smooth na. Again, thank you guys for all your hard work and dedication to our project.
Aww.
Yes, tama po. And, ayan, speaking of next week, listeners, meron po kaming special episode next week na magugustuhan nyo talaga. Right, Miss Harriet?
Yes. Promise.
Ano kaya yun?
Ano ba
Share
yan?
something about the nga. Sige. Parang a word na nagko-correlate dun sa ating topic.
Ang
for the
masasabi
special
ko
episode.
lang is inspiring.
Feel ko, hindi nila makukuha doon. Pero hayaan natin, hindi nila makuha. Yun. Again, Miss Jurelle, isa sa pinaka-valuable na asset ng High News and also the Highcast. Ayun. After naman ni Miss Jurelle, syempre hindi natin kakalimutan. Yung isa po nating guest, ang Editor-in-Chief ng ating High News Senior. Ayan. None other than Miss Eeman Petrasanta. Miss Eeman, kamusta ka?
Hello, host.
Ang cute naman nun. Hello, host.
Hello po.
Yes, pero syempre, hindi lang dapat sila ang aking hine-hello, kundi pati yung mga listeners.
Tama.
So, hello listeners, I am Eeman, the editor-in-chief of High News Senior and also supervising the Highcast exclusive. So, I am an Arabiana by heart, but a Filipina by blood.
Wow.
So, I'm a person who always seemed to be very mataray and everything. You know why? Because I'm a
Why?
Scorpio.
Ay, wow.
Pero rest
Scorpio,
assured
mga
na I'm very
mataray.
approachable. I'm very approachable pero wag lang paggutom.
Okay, listeners, kapag ina-approach nyo po si Miss Eeman, kailangan po may dala po kayong peace offering.
Oo nga.
Yes, kasi kung wala, syempre magtataray.
Uy, hindi, no? Ang bait-bait ni Miss Eeman kaya sa amin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lalo na kapag nagmi-meeting tayo and all, diba? Very po siya. Amiable ba yung word doon? Very fun, exciting as a person, right?
Mismo. Thank you so much, Miss Eeman, sa iyong walang sawang suporta sa ating organization. And sa sobrang daming ginagawa, I can't imagine the passion na binubuhos mo dito because you're managing so much things na.
Miss Harriet, 24 hours ata siya nagtatrabaho.
Oo, no? Kapag tinitignan namin yung yung task manager namin or something, andun siya. Andun yung picture niya.
Yes, andun yung picture niya sa pinaka, sa top right. Top right.
We love you so much, Miss Eeman. Syempre siya lang.
Yes, we love you po.
Joke lang. We love you too, Miss Jurelle.
Ayan. Iniwan mo talaga yung isa natin. Ang cute. So, ayun. Miss Harriet. Our audience, mga listeners natin, yung mga nakikinig, baka gusto nilang malaman, like, they might be wondering, like, kanino ba tong podcast ito? Like, para kanino? Like, sino ba yung ini-reach natin para sa podcast ito? Bakit natin sinimulan? Ano ba yan?
Wag na lang. Why? Gusto mo wag na lang.
Ay, tapusin natin sa first episode.
Joke lang. Okay. Highcast exclusive looks forward to reaching everyone, to be honest. Anyone young,
kahit hindi
old,
Angelenean, right?
Outside of the school. But syempre, our target audience talaga are the Angeleneans. Syempre, because we are Angeleneans ourselves.
Yep.
And this will serve as a line of communication for the Angelenean community given the circumstances. Alam nga naman natin, the big P word, host Riel.
Ano yun?
The panini.
Patatas. Panini! Patatas sa akin!
Joke lang. Yung pandemic naman kasi, host Riel.
Yeah, tama. Okay, to add dun sa sinabi mo, dun sa Angeleneans yung target natin na audience, pati rin po sa mga ibang estudyante, ibang tao, kung student ka talaga, ito pong aming mga pinag-uusapan dito, hindi lang po for our exclusive Angeleneans, but also sa ibang students na nakaka-relate sa mga nangyayari ngayong pandemic na ito, right?
Yes.
Tsaka I really think that people, especially students, katulad natin, should learn na may mga podcast sa ganito, di ba? Right?
Marami.
Kasi alam mo naman, since I started listening to podcasts talaga, I can boldly say na one can listen to a podcast while doing absolutely anything, like everything under the sun, magagawa mo while listening to a podcast. Na kunwari, naglilinis ka ng CR mo.
Oo nga.
Listening to a podcast, ang ganda nun, no? You're learning something while also cleaning your house, right? Multitasking.
Tama. Truly true. Tama, of course. Lahat na.
Lahat na yun.
Now that you mentioned who we want to reach with the podcast, ito na. Ano ang i-expect ng listeners natin? What are the topics we're going to tackle?
Kalat. Joke lang!
Ay, host Riel. Baka mayari pa tayo dito.
Joke lang po iyon. Ayun, sige, I'll explain. Yung podcast na ito, it will of course be an ally sa mga estudyante. It will be a friend, a relatable source of entertainment and of course information. Sa ating journey as a student, ngayong mga grade 12, grade 11, kahit anong grade pa yan, pag-uusapan po namin yung mga sa school, life as a student, as a person, work, kahit ano, anything under the sun. Especially since ngayon, di ba, yung mga podcast nga talaga is sobrang patok. Kaya, we're really going to do this project to connect sa ating listeners, which is the Angeleneans, yung target audience natin, kakasabi mo nga, right? The podcast, of course, ano pa ba? Will showcase mga stories, opinions, ideas, information, lahat na. Which of course will be tailored ng to suit the listeners yung mga yung tama na pwedeng sabihin at hindi yung mga kabalastugan, right?
You have to be ideal with what we're saying. Pero relatable pa rin.
Yes. And fun, of course. Fun.
Just like I said kanina, it's both entertaining and informative.
Yes.
Of course, kami yung magiging side teachers nyo na may kasamang kwentuhan. Diba? After pa ng school, meron pang podcast.
Makinig kayo ha. Binabalaan ko kayo, makinig kayo. Joke lang!
Pero kami yung parang kachismisan yung teacher. Ano yun? And with that, of course, this podcast will also kumbaga, it will alleviate stress. Wow, alleviate, of course.
Wow, ang ganda ng word. Alleviate. Means lumipad.
Ay.
Joke lang.
Totoo ba?
Yun, diba? Levitate yun, right?
Napaisip ako.
Diba? Levitate yun. Sabi ka. Napakoto ka na naman sa akin.
Alleviate. Hala, baka mali ako. Anyway, of course, syempre naman. Kasi natatambakan tayo ng mga requirements. But we're here.
Yes. Kaya this podcast will, of course, serve as, yun nga, stress reliever para kapag, gusto mo, tapos like bored ka, gusto mo makinig sa isang dito ka na namin. Okay, kasi alam mo naman, estudyante kami katulad mo, relatable. So, kanino ka ba makikinig kundi sa amin, di ba?
Oo. Kami yung virtual companion mo. Pag malungkot ka, gano'n.
Dati pinag-usapan lang natin to, right? Tapos ngayon, first episode na. Pilot episode, nakakakilig. Yan.
Same. Nakaka-excite. Kasi, I see myself as a very insightful person. Lalo na sa mental health topics. Alam mo yon, host Riel.
Yep, I know.
So, listeners, well, let me promote.
Promotion!
If you want to hear more from me, host Harriet, definitely look out for mental health-related episodes.
Yep. Okay, ako naman. If you want me ulit na pakinggan, sige, tingnan nyo lang yung mga episodes na medyo kwela kasi andun ako and I will always be present sa mga episode na yun.
Oo. Siya yung
sige.
He's the fun.
Hindi naman talaga natin maiiwasan, right, Miss Harriet? Yung pagiging-nervous sa podcast, gano'n.
Yeah.
Kasi first time natin to. Kasi lalo na, big project pa naman. But of course, listeners, that won't stop us. Right, Miss Harriet?
It really
Itigil
won't.
ba natin to?
Hindi.
No.
Please, no.
Never. Ayun, tsaka alam natin na, yun nga, as I said kanina, podcasts aren't like new to some of us, pero most naman siguro, or like a lot of people, nakikinig talaga sa podcast. And sana, papakinggan nyo ito because this will be worth of your time. Lalo na napakadaming ginagawa, we really need to relieve some stress, right?
Tama. Pero, alam mo ba, ang dami nating nadaanang problems along the way, right? Pero, syempre, with our dedication to serve, entertain, and influence, wow. As student journalists, yan pa. Here we
Flavorful.
are. Grabe, actually, sa totoo lang naiiyak ako dahil,
Why?
sa sobrang pagod, Char. Joke lang.
Okay, wait. Sabihin ko lang. Kasi, totoo nga naman, di ba? Like, creating this, and also publishing works na written sa ating mga, dun sa High News Senior. It really is a big responsibility. And I just want to, say ulit sa ating staff, yung mga kasama natin dito sa Highcast and also High News, na salamat at you're putting up with this work and thank you for really pursuing your passion in writing and of course creating new work, right?
Yes,
Ganda naman.
ayan. Naiiyak na talaga ako. Nakaka-inspire. Anyway, host Riel. I'm curious about something.
Yan?
Ako kasi sobrang curious ko dito kasi I personally have a hard time with this. Pero did you have a hard time adjusting with the staff members?
Well, nung una siguro. Kasi alam naman natin, syempre mahirap kapag you're meeting new people. But as a direct, straightforward, and of course, an extroverted, friendly person, masabi ko na it was relatively easy for me since yun yung katauhan ko. Pero kung ibang tao siguro yan, kasi alam natin, like listeners din, na iba-iba yung circumstances natin, mga perspectives sa buhay. That's why, of course, we need to understand others and of course, understand your way of putting up kung ano nga ba yung mga sitwasyon ng iba, right?
Oo, that's so
ayun,
true.
sige, to answer your question, mahirap yung like, of course, nag-usap pa tayo noon, tapos yun, it was really hard to gain trust, syempre, kasi bago tayo dito sa organization and bago tayo sa isa't isa, right? And napakalaki ba naman ng org na to? Ano ba yan? May history, right? Pero sige, masabi ko na through unity siguro. Yes. Lalo na nagme-meetings tayo, nag-start tayo mag-Discord and stuff, nag-chika-chika. Nag-shine yung ating individual self, yung individuality natin. And it created such a like harmonious na air between all of us na masabi ko, eventually, I guess, the whole team bonded and became more friendly with each other. Tapos ayun, as of right na masabi ko, sobrang active natin lahat. Like, sobra.
Tama. Yung dynamic ng team. Ay, wait lang. Actually, I agree with that. But, alam mo ba, host Riel?
I know.
Hanggang ngayon, I'm not familiar with all of their names.
Actually, yes!
It's like, it's just parang sabihin, yung writer natin ganyan siya, sino yan? Search ko na lang.
Miss Harriet, right, kahapon ata yun, ako para sa akin, first time ko na-meet si Miss Jade.
Yes.
And it was so, cool kasi ang ganda ng boses niya. Ayan, Miss Jade po, promotion, Miss Jade po is a, like a junior host sa amin. And maririnig niyo po siya sa aming mga future episodes.
Yes.
Kaya, tangkilikin niyo ang aming mga project and episodes. Right na right?
Right na right, of course. And of course, yung dynamic ng team, it's so nice.
Yung dynamic. Ano ba yung dynamic? Yung parang like,
Parang
yung
how we work together.
Work with others?
Oo, yung parang, you say the task, and then magko-correlate na lang lahat.
Yeah, thinking of yung mga pinagagawa natin na nasa Discord tayo. At tingin ko, to be honest, okay siya. Kasi, lalo as I've said kanina, nung nag-bond na, and we also became friendlier, we help each other grow. And kapag nahirapan yung isa, magsabi lang siya and tutulungan natin, right?
Sana.
Tsaka even though, sana. sana
talaga.
Ganyan. Hindi tayo maging ganyan dito, Vebs.
Sana talaga. Kasi syempre, we don't know each other personally. Sana mangyari yun.
Sana po. Pero yun, kahit na we can say na in the future siguro, magkakaroon mga problema, like problems will arise, gano'n. Pero sabi ko na, I think, we can make a solution kasi every problem has a solution naman.
I totally agree. And on top of that, whenever we talk about problems, it's not usually like that big. Pero kung may nagkaroon man, arguing and being irrational gets you nowhere. So the
Yes.
team should be, and from what I know, is ready to confront problems.
Mhm. Tsaka Miss Harriet, tama ka naman kasi 'di ba like arguing. Ano siya mong isa? Irrational ba 'yun?
Being irrational.
Is not like kapag lalo na kapag nag-work ka sa isang kunwari kahit saan man 'yan, company, a group of people, gano'n, kahit man sa project, gano'n, hindi maganda yung ganyang ugali. Tandaan natin yan. Kasi yung workflow, yung feel ng team nun, masisira. It's not good. That's why, of course, be rational always in solving the problems that, of course, will arise sa iyong grupo.
Wow, parang naging na to ha. Ibang topic na yung first episode. But this will be a topic actually I saw in our list.
Dun sa tracker, right? Yes. O sige, listeners, tandaan nyo, topic daw to. Pakinggan nyo si Miss Harriet,
Oo.
Pero ko sa kanya yun mga ganun topic. Tsaka Miss Harriet, to add something kanina, I think yung, like, isa sa mga main factor na nag-work tayo smoothly kasi lahat, or some, meron eagerness, like, to work and to learn and of course grow sa mga improvements na ginagawa natin. 'Di ba, Miss Harriet?
Yes, tamang-tama. And of course, isa ka na rin dyan.
Hello? Ikaw rin. Actually, ako doon.
Naman Ayun, kahit makulit minsan sa meetings, recordings.
Puro chika.
Ano na naman, we're very responsible on our own time.
Tsaka true naman, puro chikahan minsan talaga bago mag-work.
Ay, wag na naman expose. But of course, through observation, right, we both agree that we bring out the best in each other.
Yes, actually yun. Tapos kapag magkakasama tayo, like, yung greatness lang, yung mga yung capability natin, yung creativeness natin, talagang masabi mo na nag-reflect yun sa mga ginagawa natin as a whole, as an organization, right? Tsaka lahat kaming host, project leaders, EIC, executive producer, mga staff, and advisor. We of course hope to leave a legacy or like a tradition yan that the next generation of High News Senior can continue this project. Right? Hala?
Yes,
Pioneer ka ba?
Parang it's the best way to conclude this project talaga. Like,
true.
As a whole. Wow! Okay.
Ay, sige. Okay. May explain ako. Every end of the episode, listeners, meron po kaming takeaway. Tapos sasabihin namin yung hashtag para naman matandaan nyo kung gusto yung may sabihin sa social platforms, itag nyo kami sa hashtag. Sige, Miss Harriet, will you do the honors of stating your takeaway ngayong pilot episode natin?
This is very short but very powerful. And we all relate to this. And if you're feeling low talaga, don't worry because with the passion, anything, as in anything as long as it's put to good use, it's possible talaga.
It's possible. Oh my, that was so good, Miss Harriet.
Yes, please vote me for president.
Ayan, okay. Na-mention mo presidents. Listeners, stay tuned for our future episode na po yun, like choosing the right leaders, right? And makinig po kayo para malaman kung sino nga ba ang capable at sino ang hindi sa ating episode na iyon, right? Kasi as teenagers, as the hope of the future of this country, we need to know kung sino nga ba ang tama sa pwesto ng pagiging presidente. Tama?
Correct. Pero hindi kami yung host doon Just abangan nyo na lang. Abangan nyo na lang yung mga
Yung host po namin doon, napakagaling.
Educated and sophisticated.
Papo, eme.
Abangan nyo. Anyway, wow ang dami nating pinag-usapan. And we got to know what highcast is. Pero, wait lang. May nakalimutan ako Host Riel?
Yes?
I forgot to...
Nakalimutan mo
Ay, nakalimutan ko nga. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. But, how about
Ano
you?
ba nakalimutan mo? Okay.
Yung
Gets.
takeaway mo, be. Come
Yes.
on.
Hindi talaga hindi attentive tong co-host ko. Hindi, joke lang. Sige, ang takeaway ko for this episode is that whenever you have something to achieve or like a goal, tandaan mo na magsisimula yan sa'yo. When you take initiative, makakamit at makakamit mo talaga yan. Kasi kung hindi mo sisimulan yan, sino magsisimula? Ako? Hindi naman ako ikaw eh.
True.
Right? Just
Yes.
like what Miss Harriet said kanina, makakamit at makakamit mo if it's put to good use and gusto mo talagang gawin. Right?
Yes.
Kaya kung meron ka mang gustong gawin ngayon, simulan mo na, now na, right na after this episode. Okay?
Yes. Papa Riel. Opo, Master.
Papa Riel. Ayun, sige. Tamang-tama no?
Okay, come on. Let's conclude this episode now because that's very nice of us to say our takeaway na.
Yep.
And we also know, kaya nga, nung sinabi ko niya, we also got to know what Highcast is, who the people are behind it, sino nagli-lead, and we are slowly making a path towards our dreams.
Yep. Kaya naman, ayan, tapos na ang first episode natin. Listeners, thank you for listening to today's episode. If you want to know more about us, your host, you can reach us on our socials. Ako mauna. Ako po ay makikita nyo sa Instagram and of course sa YouTube. Type nyo lang ang Papa Riel _21 sa Instagram and ilike nyo na yung mga videos ko doon. And also sa YouTube, just type in Riel Ocampo. You can see my videos there and subscribe na kayo.
Yes.
Harriet.
Ang galing niya. And follow me naman on Instagram at Lex Harriet. Again, Instagram at Lex Harriet. And if you want to go subscribe to my YouTube channel rin, it's also Lex Harriet. Yes, but of course, hindi lang kami ang ipa-follow nyo.
Tama.
Also, of course, don't forget to follow us on our official Instagram at Highcast Exclusive. And Highcast has a dash between High and Cast. So High-Cast Exclusive. And Highcast Exclusive on Spotify and YouTube. Go subscribe and follow. And click nyo na rin yung notification bell to be updated with our new episodes. Tandaan na, andyan rin ang ating canvas. This is where you can see announcements about our upcoming projects.
Yes, tandaan po na buksan nyo ang canvas at mag-study kayo, right? Ayun, if you have any questions, stories, or violent reactions sa aming episode na ito, email us at highcastexclusive@gmail.com. Tandaan na tentative lang yan, pero i-reach nyo pa rin kami.
Yes. And kung may say ka naman about our topic this episode, story man yan, or post, or maybe tweet, let us know using the hashtag Highcast.
Highcast go
na go.
Go!
Ano ba? Ulit. Hashtag
ulit. Highcast go
na
go!
Ayun!
So that's it, everyone! Stay tuned for our next episode. This is Highcast, where you hear beyond stories. Tapos ang first episode natin. Clap.
With you, ever, whenever. Basta't buhay ka, welcome ka sa tambayan ng Angeleneans.